Welcome to my YouTube channel. Today, we will learn together about a controversial topic in the entertainment world, Brad Pitt's breakup. As you all know, Brad Pitt is one of the most famous Hollywood stars and is always interested in his private life by the public. Join me to explore and reflect on how Brad Pitt has overcome the challenges in love and life. Brad Pitt's 59 years old. The beautiful love man is now struggling to rewrite his life after 2 divorces. Don't know if the man who owns sample sentences about love is now walking alone on the streets of Los Angeles or has found love after a broken heart. U60 actor Brad Pitt seems to return to the peak of beauty in his 30s, surprising fans. Actor Brad Pitt impresses with his youthful and stylish appearance even though he is about to turn 60 when he is filming a commercial in France. The Hollywood actor is elegant with a white shirt, light white trousers and shoes of the same color. Mr. Smith wears brown-rimmed sunglasses and combs his brown locks in a romantic style. Brad Pitt's youthful new look is likened to real-life Benjamin Button, the role of a reverse-aging man in the movie, The Curious Case of Benjamin Button, he played in 2008. Brad regained his form after a few years of weariness because of the breakdown of his marriage to Angelina Jolie. Sometime after 2016, the father of 6 used to be thin and old. Currently, Brad not only regains his charming image, he also reappears with many film projects and is busy with business. Brad is currently dating jewelry designer Ines de Ramon, nearly 30 years younger than him. The actor and Ines have been together since November last year, which is Brad's first public love since the divorce. At the age of 59, the romantic Brad Pitt is still extremely stylish, still the man with a look that women in Hollywood are fascinated by. 2 marriages took Hollywood by storm. Brad Pitt is not a man born famous. At the age of 20, when Tom Cruise was famous, in a shabby studio, Brad Pitt was still modeling for an unknown photographer. But after a few years, the world had to name the sexiest man in the world, Brad Pitt. Possessing a perfect facial structure, deep blue eyes as if containing an autumn lake and an ideal body and height, Brad Pitt is the dream man of girls. However, the man is still a lonely man after 2 marriages. It is quite special that both Brad Pitt's marriages are always the focus of media and fans. Brad Pitt used to be married to Jennifer Aniston. That marriage seemed to be the sweetest home in Hollywood. They are young, beautiful and are all famous around the world, considered the ideal model for a happy couple in Hollywood. However, when the sky cleared, there was a sudden thunderstorm when Brad Pitt falls in love with Angelina Jolie when the two collaborated on filming. In 2005, Jennifer Aniston filed for divorce when she saw a photo of Brad, Angelina and their son Maddox in the Kenyan Sea. 3 months after the divorce, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie went out to Africa and the star couple gradually made their relationship public, despite criticism for the affair. The 10-year love affair with Angelina Jolie helped Brad Pitt to become a groom once more. During the period from love to marriage, Brad Pitt deserves to be called a beautiful love man with countless speeches that are considered love models. But no wonder, after 2 years of being officially married, they also suddenly broke up. Angelina Jolie is also not the last woman in Brad Pitt's life. 59-year-old Brad Pitt struggles with his ex-wife after the divorce. Brad Pitt lost all custody of his children, including his and Angelina Jolie's common children and adopted children. About this, for Brad Pitt it was a huge crisis. After sweet comes bitterness. Brad Pitt once admitted, after the divorce he spent months without touching the ground. With just one divorce announcement of Angelina Jolie, the image of the sexiest man in the world, the admirable husband, the great father of Brad Pitt immediately melted into a soap bubble. Throughout the years since their divorce, Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie have always been in a battle for custody of their children. From the male lead, the female lead in the beautiful love story, stepping out of the limelight, they became the 2 most mundane people with a marriage battle like any other. Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie's persistent child custody dispute is perhaps the most hurtful. People are the children. After divorcing Angelina Jolie, Brad Pitt appeared on GQ newspaper with tearful blue eyes, dry lips with traces of time to tell about his life. Brad Pitt said, after the divorce he was able to quit drinking, something that he thought was impossible before, and of course, this is considered a happy story, but it is sad in that what he lost is a family. During the months of the divorce, what Brad Pitt was most afraid of was that bad information about himself appeared in the press, not because of him but because of the children. Brad Pitt shared, "I think for my children when they read that, and their friends will speculate." Of course, those who post false information do not research thoroughly or care at all. People who will be implicated, because after all they do it to sell news. "I feel pain when my children read such sensational information. I want this slideshow of me in their eyes to be able to see. More balanced, there is good, there is bad." Perhaps Brad Pitt's reputation over the past several decades is enough for every twist in his love life to appear in the press. Since the divorce from Angelina Jolie, there are countless names appearing next to Brad Pitt. Love rumors are constantly being mentioned. Today saw rumors of Brad Pitt dating this person, tomorrow saw Brad Pitt next to that person. Recently Brad Pitt wants to seriously love his girlfriend. Young love immediately conducts divorce proceedings. Sources close to actor Brad Pitt, 59 years old, said that the love story between Pitt and young love Inés de Ramón, 29 years old, is going in the direction of a strong attachment. Recently, Ramón has expedited divorce proceedings. According to a source close to actor Brad Pitt, he has introduced his new girlfriend to his stepchildren. Currently, Brad Pitt wants to build a public, serious and lasting emotional relationship with a young love 30 years younger, the beautiful Inés de Ramón. In the current period, both Pitt and Ramón have their own problems that remain from the previous relationship. Regarding Pitt, he has not finished the lawsuits with his ex-wife, actress Angelina Jolie, 47 years old. They continue to disagree over the custody agreement and how to handle some common property. Regarding Ramón, she has not yet completed the divorce procedure with her first husband, actor Paul Wesley, although the two have announced their separation for nearly half a year. According to an anonymous source, Brad Pitt is currently a spiritual support for Ramón, for her to carry out the procedures for divorce from her ex-husband and officially become legally single. In the past week, the divorce application was officially filed by Raymond's first husband, actor Paul Wesley. After Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie broke up, Pitt has entered many romantic relationships but he has never been publicly attached to anyone. It was only when he met Inés de Ramón that Pitt appeared publicly with the beauty and let the paparazzi capture the moments of dating and meeting. Pitt and Ramón started dating from November 2022, although the dating period was not long, but they felt very suitable and decided to build a strong relationship together in the future. It was the shared experience of a broken marriage that helped Pitt and Ramón have empathy and be a spiritual support for each other at this time. However, Raymond's divorce will be much simpler than Pitt's because she has no children in common with her ex-husband. In addition, both Ramón and Wesley have chosen to stay private and keep quiet about each other and other private life issues in front of the media. The way Brad Pitt and Angelina Jolie broke up was so terrible, everything was almost public in the press and a disaster for the image of a star. Brad Pitt's divorce took place in a completely opposite way. Compared to the way Ramón came out of the marriage, she is someone who has no scandals, and lives a very private life. Raymond's way of life makes Pitt feel very suitable. He doesn't care how other people view and evaluate this relationship with a rather large age gap. He just wants everyone to know that he is living a happy life after all that has happened, the anonymous source said. About Raymond's ex-husband, actor Paul Wesley, currently, Wesley has also entered a new love relationship, so the parties involved all want the divorce proceedings between Ramón and Wesley to be completed soon. Brad Pitt and Inés de Ramón went to music together, went to movie premieres, attended Pitt's birthday party, went on vacation to Mexico on the occasion of the New Year 2023. Although the two sides have not officially appeared together at events and still manage to avoid the reporter's lens, the way they accompany each other and allow the paparazzi to capture the dating moments is enough to see that Pitt and Ramón intend to get together seriously. The way the actor takes Ramón to meet close friends and colleagues shows that Ramón is Pitt's first serious relationship since he broke up with Jolie in 2016.